Like, I've prepared my whole life to be the biggest star in the world, and I was met with the opportunity of being born in the right generation of content creators in YouTube, and a generation where content is consumed, and that's the thing I happen to love doing. So like, yo, if you can outwork everyone, I don't see a world where you'll lose.
What's up, everybody? It's your coach. It is official. This December the 6th, Sunday, just announced Mayweather versus Logan Paul. I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm such a fan of this event. I am such a fan of the Paul brothers, what they've accomplished, how they've taken over whatever they've wanted to take over. And this right here is the biggest part about this. Jake said this in his fight after Nate Robinson. He said, because fighters are complaining that they're not getting the chances that instantly that Jake Paul gets, that obviously now that Logan Paul gets. And Jake said it best. He goes, fighters, the problem is you guys are not building audiences. You're not building a following on social platforms. Therefore, the draw, the people that go see you, the people that even know you are at a minimum. So you get stuck depending on a promoter, depending on the system, and you just have to go through that process. Whereas Jake and Logan that have worked their asses off for a long time, even though they're young, even though 24, 22, they're super young, they've worked at this so long that these guys can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And because they have such a loyal following, people will follow, people will support them, people will buy their merch, people would get involved and get behind anything that they do. So it's official. Mayweather versus Logan Paul, February 20th, 2021. Pay-per-view on Fanmeo. I've never heard of Fanmeo, but it's pretty cool what Fanmeo's doing. They've already started doing several packages, an early booking. This is what Star Power gives you. The info goes like this: undefeated 12-time 5-division boxing superstar Floyd Mayweather at 50-0 will take on social media sensation Logan Paul in a special exhibition boxing match that is expected to make history. This is your chance to watch this must-see event exclusive on Fanmeo pay-per-view Saturday 2021. Now they have a bunch of options. You have an early pricing of $24.99 to lock in to see the event. So already you can buy, I think this is the first time we've ever seen this, an early bird thing. Goes to show you the star power here to lock it in at $24.99 before 1 million are sold. After 1 million are sold, it's going to go up to $39.99 to watch the event. After that, starting after the 29th of December, it goes up to $59.99. And after February 11th, it's $69.99. So if you want to see it, it's smart to lock it in now. There's also another option where you pay $54.99 and you get an exclusive t-shirt with the picture of Mayweather and Logan Paul there. I'm such a fan of Logan Paul. I love that dude. When I sat with him this year in February at his brother's fight, I asked him what made him special. This is what he told me.
Like, I've prepared my whole life to be the biggest star in the world, and I was met with the opportunity of being born in the right generation of content creators in YouTube, and a generation where content is consumed, and that's the thing I happen to love doing. So like, yo, if you can outwork everyone, I don't see a world where you'll lose.
Being a fan of content, being a fan of social media, being a fan of these guys that could just command their destiny. They do whatever they want. People follow. You want to start a rap career, they start rapping. Millions and millions of views and support. They start a merch line, millions and millions of support. They do a TV show, they get support. They do their own movies, they get support. They just keep it going, and it goes to show you in this country, when you work, you got talent behind you, and you just stick with it, good things start to happen. I'm excited to see Floyd back in the ring. A size difference is going to be interesting. The speed. The reason why Logan Paul makes sense is before the Nate Robinson fight, Logan was the biggest draw that wasn't that would compete with a Mayweather, with a McGregor. He sold out the Staples Centers himself, fighting KSI. I think now after the Nate Robinson thing, it's very interesting. Where Jake will go, being a more person that is dedicated to boxing the last 2 years. But again, big fan of the Paul brothers, big fan of what they're doing, big fan of everything. Side note, it was beautiful to see Jose Canseco try to troll and get one of the brothers to fight. He actually put in a tweet that he'll fight any of the Logan brothers. He called them by Logan's name, like it was multiple Logan, that he'd fight any of the Logan brothers. And in classic Logan Paul form, he responded, "I would love to. I love smashing Cansecos." Obviously, the father of his ex-girlfriend, so that was real funny. 2021 already, exciting stuff, exciting news. Who you got? I love this. This is exciting. Bringing life back to these sports that are a little bit dormant, giving us some fun. It's your coach. Love these things. See you February 2021. Let's go.